What's going on, guys, and welcome to the first episode of Seasons. Yes, a new series on my channel. Now obviously a lot of you have been asking me to do an online series. I've just started my career mode, of course. It's been running for a couple of weeks now, and quite a few of you have been asking for an online series. Now I was planning on doing some Ultimate Team, but really I've been playing Ultimate Team for a while now, and I just haven't been enjoying it. I made a few videos for Ultimate Team, and I couldn't really work out what I wanted to do with that type of game mode. I'm just not enjoying it, so I thought I'd try Seasons and head-to-head instead, and just to get some online stuff on my channel, really. Obviously, I do like playing online. Obviously, online's preferable to offline for me, even though I know you guys prefer offline stuff. But I thought I'd give it a go at Seasons, see what I can do, and just do a real basic series. There's nothing really major about this series. It's really simple. Obviously, there's 10 divisions. You start off in Division 10, and I'm going to try and go all the way and win Division 1. So it's going to be difficult for us, obviously. But I've done season series before on my channel. I did one in FIFA 12. That was my first series I ever ended up completing by winning Division 1. In FIFA 13 I ran a season series and I ended up giving up close to the end because I just kept on getting rage quits and disconnects, and it was frustrating the hell out of me because I was the one that was losing the points when I should have won them. Skipped it in FIFA 14, so I thought I'll give it a go in FIFA 15, see what it's like. Apparently it's a lot better of a game mode this year. It seems a lot more enjoyable, so I'm going to give it a go, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it as well. Again, it's just to get some online gameplay, really. And if you are a fan of my career mode series, then don't worry, that will still be the #1 priority. This will just be a sub-series, but still, we started off the series with us choosing Manchester City, and we came up against Chelsea, even though in the top left it said it was City versus City, so not entirely sure what that was about. But we took the lead in the 15th minute through Sergio Aguero, and well, directly from this my opponent decided to quit, and it's really frustrating because yes, I made a better start. Yes, I was 1-0 up. Yes, the guy had done nothing really up until this point. But it's like, it's 15 in-game minutes, there's no reason to quit. And it's very frustrating because, I get the 3 points and that's cool and everything, I like that, but I prefer to play the full game and get challenged, so it was a real easy 3 points for us to begin with, which was kind of annoying. But even so, it was good to win the first game regardless, even if it was just a disconnect after 15 minutes. And I'd imagine that's probably what's going to happen throughout the series as well. There'll be a lot of disconnects and a lot of rage quits, because when you disconnect on seasons, my understanding is you don't lose anything other than the points you may have gained in the game. Obviously in Ultimate Team you'll lose your DNF modifier and obviously things like that, but for seasons it's not really a big issue. It's just it goes on your record, so that's why I think a lot of people be quitting in seasons. But still, for the next game, I decided to be Chelsea because that's who my opponent was, and I think I might do that from the beginning. Basically just choose the team my opponent chose in the previous game. So obviously I was City in the first game, my opponent was Chelsea, so I choose Chelsea for the next game. Came against Borussia Dortmund for this game, so the next time I'll be Borussia Dortmund, and so on and so forth, just so I can get a clear array of the teams I want to use, get a feel for every single opposition, and how people use the teams and how I'm going to use the teams as well. So for the second game I did indeed choose Chelsea, and you'll be able to see the lineup I pick as well before the games too, just to show you who I consider for my starting 11 for each team and what I think will work well. But yeah, we took on Borussia Dortmund, this guy was using, and well, the first chance fell directly from kickoff as Willian got himself inside and won a penalty as Matt Hummels took him down. Really bad challenge, and lucky to escape with just a book in there. So we won ourselves a penalty literally directly from kickoff. And of course, as we are starting in Division 10, I don't like to think of myself as too good of a player, but I am pretty decent. So obviously in Division 10, 9, 8, we should be able to get through those divisions. Not, easily, but it shouldn't be too much work for us. It shouldn't be, more than we can handle. I'd expect us to be in Division 6, 5 within the first couple of, well, between like 10 and 20 episodes, depending on how many games I play. But still, we did take the lead from the penalty. Hazard put it in and made it 1-0. So very easy start. And my opponent in this game, well, it seems as though he didn't really know how to defend. He could create some chances. He did come forward. He had good possession of the ball quite a lot, and he did create a couple of opportunities in this game, but he couldn't really defend. And in the 11th minute we were through again. Here is Hazard, the goal scorer, found Oscar. Oscar found Diego Costa. Costa played it back into Oscar, and the Brazilian made it 2-0. And it was kind of routine. He was dragging bodies out of position all the time, and it was just really routine for us to get ourselves through on goal, what can I say. And in the 45th minute, we could have made it 3-0 here as Matic rolled the ball forward towards Eden Hazard, but that is an absolutely atrocious finish, and the ball went wide. But still, the first half was really quite routine, to be honest. I mean, the guy, as I said, he was passing the ball quite nicely, obviously not there, but other than that, he couldn't really do anything. And defending, he was sliding all over the place. He was one of those opponents, I'm sure you guys come up against them, they literally just slide at every single opportunity as they drag bodies out, and eventually worked our way into the box here. Oscar's shot ended up going into the back of the net and we made it 3-0, so we were coasting to victory really. And again, it was quite simple for us. The first game I didn't really get to play it properly, obviously, because the guy quit in 15 minutes, but in this game I was getting a real feel for the way Chelsea played. I was looking quite strong when I came forward. Felipe Luis's header there went just over the bar, but I completely felt in control in this game. It was very easy for me to create space, create opportunities, and in the 71st minute he ended up getting Shinji Kagawa sent off as well for a 2-footed challenge on Diego Costa. So that meant he was down to 10 men for the last 18 minutes, and again, the guy wasn't playing very well, so I was on course for an easy 3 points really, and to make it 6 from 6, and once he did that with Kagawa, there was absolutely no chance he would ever come back into this game. So he was down to 10 men, and we were 3 goals up, and of course we were going to be coasting to victory. I was just going to see if I could score myself another goal, and 10 minutes later, Hazard got on the ball, down the left-hand side, takes on Matt Hummels, beats him, gets himself inside, great chance here, nice little reverse step over, gets inside, then a roulette, shoots, good save by Weidenfeller, but Nemanja Matic turns it in and makes it Chelsea 4, Dortmund 0. So very, very easy victory for us. As you'll see, the last chance again would fall to us in the 88th minute as Ivanovic collected the ball. Good chance here as he goes down the right hand side, picks out Diego Costa. Costa takes on Matt Hummels, beats him, gets himself inside here with a couple of nice skill moves, keeps on going and shoots. It's a good save by Weidenfeller, but as you'll see, the game did finish 4-0. So very, very comfortable victory. 2 wins from 2. Of course, the first was a disconnect. We still got the win from that quit. So 2 wins from 2, maximum points with 6, and a very, very good start. And again, you know, Division 10, I'm not going to say it's easy per se, because some people, that's their level, you know, that's totally fine. But for my type of caliber, I think Division 10's a little bit too easy for me at the moment. So yeah, that's why I'm trying to get through it as quickly as possible, really, because it makes no sense just to stay in it and just get a few easy wins on the board and keep on loitering between 10 and 9 for divisions. I feel I'm good enough to at least reach Division 7, Division 6 relatively quickly. I don't like to sound too boastful, but I think my ability is a bit too much for this division, and therefore it's a bit unfair on the players I'm playing, because I'm just going to beat them. Not exactly too easy, but it's not too much work for me really, as you saw in that second game. But still, the third game was going to be with Borussia Dortmund. So as I said, I'm going to sort of just go through the opposition teams I face and then choose choose the team that they were, if that makes sense. So for this game, I came up against Argentina, so in game 4 I will be Argentina and take it from there. And then once I've faced a team I've been before, I'll switch to a completely new side, just so I can choose different teams, because I don't know, like, I don't mind people who stay using the same team over and over again. That's totally fine. If the team works for you, that's good. I know a lot of people use Real Madrid this year apparently, but for me, I like to use as many different teams as possible. So I'm just going to try and rotate as many teams as possible and try and change it up a little bit. But the first chance in this game fell there, but my shot with Schmelzer went wide. And from the goal kick, he passed it straight to Aubameyang, and a double step over in the ball roll led me in, and I had a simple finish really. So he passed it straight to me, and that made it 1-0. Was never going to miss, to be honest, and it was just such a routine goal. And in the 13th minute, Piszczek, our right back, gets onto the ball and plays it to his Polish right-hand side colleague, Blasikowski, who takes on Marcos Rojo. Rojo makes the tackle, but it comes to Kagawa. Kagawa collects the ball here, gets past Garay. So fortunate. I went for the advanced rainbow. I didn't flick the stick up quick enough, but I won the ball back. Shot. Romero saved. But it came straight back to Kagawa, and we made it 2-0. So again, coasting for an easy victory as things stood already. And in the 27th minute, another great chance here. Shinji Kagawa's on the ball. Spreads it out wide towards Blasikowski, takes on Marcos Rojo, beats him, he's teasing him, he drags it back, crosses the ball in, and Aubameyang turns it in to make it 3-0. So 28 minutes in, 3-0 up already, and again, coasting to an easy victory again. And I hate to say that, I really do, because I like to talk my opponents up and you know, give them praise really, but in the opening 3 games, well, the first game there was nothing really happened, obviously, because it just sort of quit early, but in the opening 3, in the second and third games, my opponents weren't the best, unfortunately, but that's okay. Division 10 may be their level, and that's okay. That's totally fine. And you know, I'm just basically I'm in a division which is a bit too weak for me right now, and I just want to get out of it as quickly as possible, so I don't basically make their experience even worse, because it's no fun to get battered, obviously. So as I made it 4-0 here with Aubameyang, it wasn't a real surprise. My opponent decided to quit. And that was the end of that. So 3 wins from 3. We started off strong, and yeah, a very, very good beginning to this season series. But again, I fully expected to get maximum points, and we've already secured promotion. And in the next episode, we should be able to get the 3 points needed to qualify to Division 9 and also go up as division winners. So as always, guys, a big thank you for watching the video. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed the episode, then please do leave a like, because it is much appreciated and it really does help my channel out. A reminder: this season series won't be my main series on my channel, but I will be trying to make it as regular as possible. So if you did enjoy the series, let me know by leaving a like, let me know by leaving a comment, and I'll see you for the next episode of Seasons very soon.